we say good morning to you, broadcasting live on this Good Friday. Wasn't Good Friday for him. It's Good Friday for us. We'll talk about that. That's why we're doing the show. And we say good morning to you. We are live here at Chick-fil-A. No, we're not. We're at Food City. We'll be at Chick-fil-A on Monday. So there you go. See if I'm paying attention. I am. We're at Food City here in Elizabeth on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Two-day only sale for the Easter weekend. Here it is. We got lots to tell you about. Snack cups for $1.99. The Pepsi Cubes, limit 2, going for $9.99, 24-pack, 12-ounce cans. Carrie's here, by the way, making a cameo on Good Friday. I don't want to do this. Come on now. Swaggerty sausage patties, 30 count for $8.99. You have, Tom, I don't want to do this. Okay. Pillsbury cake mix for 99 cents a box, limit 4. You have Sister Schubert's Easter rolls. Yeah. Perfect for the Easter Sunday dinner. They're $5.99, limit 4 today and tomorrow at all Food City. So, again, these ads are good at all Food City locations. So, we're here at Food City Elizabethton. Behind us is the floral department. There you go, the two-day only sale. Let's get it cranked up with the national anthem. And Carrie said, my contract says I'm going to be on before 11:30. Okay, we'll get you on. We will not make her upset. Let's get her on. So, she's a good one. All the graphics you see on the show, she's the one who does them. So, and she does a very good job. So there you go. Let's bring them in. The Kingdom Heirs out of Dollywood, the official Southern Gospel group of Dollywood. Courteous and kind enough to record this for me. Here they are, the Kingdom Heirs of the national anthem on the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
1, 2. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And Bible, there she is, Carrie Taylor. Good morning, young lady. How are you?
I'm hanging in there like a hair in a biscuit.
There you go. I've heard that a time or two. We're tighter than two fleas and a dog's ear, me and her. She's nice. Jason, you had a big breakfast this morning. Feel good?
Yep.
Easter weekend, great. This is the lady. She came by to help me again. Hello, Becky Fair. That's a new name. Thank you. Jewel Berry. Hello to you, lady. So she came by to help. I want to put her on here periodically and let you know. I'm getting ready to do some graphics for baseball next week. We got a full plate of baseball. We got games Monday and Tuesday. We got a game, I think it's Thursday and Friday. They're getting ready to all bunch up on me now. It's good. Milligan baseball next week. Anyway, she does all the graphics. I'm trying to think what I got going on next week. Doesn't matter because she's going to do the graphics to show you. You do a wonderful job. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. So we've been working together for how long now? 2 years? 1 year?
Almost 2 years.
Almost 2 years. Yep. We have grown to like each other. So
I mean, I tolerate him. But
that's
it's
it.
Okay.
That's it. She's not the Lone Ranger. There are others that do the same. They tolerate me. So anyway, she does a great job. And Tucker is her son. What's Jason? Her hub is Jason. What's he doing today? Just
He's
hanging?
out in the parking lot waiting on me.
Oh, he's waiting.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. So have you told?
He just pulled up.
Oh, it just pulled up?
Yeah.
All right. So we're not going to keep you, but
No, you're fine.
I just want you to let people know again how much I appreciate what you do. And we had 1 million views last year. We're on pace to go above that each month so far. We've been above the month last year, January, February, and March. The numbers this year are passing the ones last year. That's a good sign, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
So,
a great sign.
We're not even into, we are into, but let's face it, the money cow as far as views is football, which we're 18 Friday nights away from tonight, from the season starting, August
dread it.
22nd.
I dread it. Tucker's senior year.
I know. You dread it?
I dread his senior year, yeah.
Oh,
It's going to be sad.
oh, I get you. Excited for him to be on the football field, but this
Yeah.
is the last go round.
Yep.
He started playing when he was what? Just a little tiny feller?
Yeah.
Yeah.
5 years old.
Yep. I get it. I understand when people have one graduate and head off and close that chapter, it's tough. Been there, done that. So, but we won't rush it. So he's still got soccer to finish up
Yep.
here in the spring. And he'll be running the camera for me Monday and Tuesday. We got baseball Monday and Tuesday, two big ones. Crockett on Monday, 4:40 airtime, 5 o'clock first pitch. Then Tennessee I on Tuesday. And then we're tournament's right around the corner. We found out the tournament will be at Thomas Stadium on the campus of East Tennessee State, which is a great place to call a ball game. Great venue. So that's coming up in a couple of weeks. So it is Good Friday. You're off. You don't need to be sitting here with me. I just want you to know, again, how much I appreciate what you do. You're an awesome young lady.
Well, thank you. I enjoy working for you.
Yeah, and it's a good team. She does a wonderful job. She does a great job. She's really helped jumpstart the show from a graphic standpoint, and we're getting ready to do some more things over the next 2 or 3 weeks. We're going to totally, how would you describe it? Totally revitalize it, upgrade it,
We're revamping.
revamping.
Yeah.
We're
Got
gonna-
new equipment.
Yes, brand new. We're getting ready to implement it. She and I are getting ready to go through a tutorial, her more than me. So can I tell on myself? Because it's funny stuff. I think it's, anytime you poke fun at yourself, it's good. So this wasn't going good. And so I said, can you come by and fix it? I said, and I was jokingly saying, because I thought, well, it'll be really something tough. And because I usually try, I can fix it after 10 years. I can troubleshoot some things. I thought, I'm just jokingly said, yeah, you come by and just flip a switch or whatever and you'll be done. Knowing that's probably really, really serious. Honest to God, she comes over and goes, there you go. It wasn't 8 seconds. I said, what do you mean? She says, that's it. You just had to move that around right there. There you go. Okay. So who feels like a complete idiot? Bingo. So, but
If you don't know, you don't know.
I don't know.
Yep.
So it just makes her feel good walking out here thinking this guy is a goofball. So, and as I've said all along, I get paid to talk, not to hit buttons. So
I get paid to hit buttons.
you get paid and you hit them well. So, so happy Easter. Is it amazing what he did for us?
Yes.
It is amazing.
Yep.
On the verse of the day I sent out today, I said, it says in Isaiah 52:14, they beat him, they spit on him to the point, people that saw him up on the cross, the passers-by, if you will, they were astonished at what they saw. They couldn't believe it. Said he was so disfigured, he was marred beyond human likeness. You couldn't even tell he was a human being. That's how bad they beat him, tore him up, and ripped him, and spit on him, and on and on and on. Well, look here, here's coming. So, the queen's in the house. Carrie's the princess, but this is the queen. The queen is here. And her trusty sidekick, Katie Hartley. Come around here, come behind and wave. Come over here, Katie. Come right here and wave. You too, London. Come over here. No, you're coming over and wave. So, soon. Get it over. Come over. No, come over. Hurry up. Hurry up. Let's do this. So,
Come and say hello, London.
there you go. There's my girl. My bouncing bundle of joy. So it says, marred beyond human likeness. And he willingly did it. That's the part that gets to me. He willingly did it. Didn't have to do it. Bible says had 10,000 angels ready to come. All he had to do is come get me. They were ready. He said, nope, I love him this much. He spread those arms out, let him nail him to the cross today. So it's Good Friday for us because he went up on the cross, took what we should have taken. But in 3 days, it's awesome. Resurrection Sunday. Sunday's coming, as the old preachers used to say. He would talk about Friday, how bad Friday was, and it is for the Lord, but Sunday's coming, up out of the ground, or up out of the tomb. He arose, so.
Best day of the year.
Absolutely. What is it? He is not here. He is not here. He is risen. What is that? 7 words? He is not here. He is risen. Yep. 7 most important words ever spoken, in my humble opinion. He is not here. He is risen. Woo! So, anyway, so go spend some quality time with Hub. Thank you for being on the team. Couldn't do it without her. She's a good lady.
Hold up.
We're good friends, aren't we?
Yeah. I mean, if you want to call it that.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. She says,
We're good at antagonizing each other.
Oh, man, she can pull my chain, I can pull hers. We just chain pull. So, but at the end of the day, if somebody said something bad about her, I'd stomp them. I don't know if she
Same.
would me, but if somebody said something derogatory about this young lady and there was no reason why they would, then before her husband could get to him, I'm going to get to him. So, because I like her. Happy Easter.
Happy Easter to you.
Quick break. We'll jump in, talk Major League Baseball next on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Coming up, David Lyons joins us from Brummett's. Also, Derek's coming in here from Kurt's Ace Hardware, which is a part of Food City. We're here at Food City in Elizabethton on Good Friday on the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
Great sponsors of the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Cyclone Sports. Folks, never been here. What's going on at the Eagle Center? Tell me about it.
Well, we have so many good things going on. I have wonderful vendors who keep their booths stocked fresh and organized and neat and with new things all the time, great prices, a great selection. We have 2 floors and almost 50 vendors, and you won't see the same thing twice.
A waiting list to get here, downtown Elizabeth, the Eagle Center. Again, it is open, what's your hours?
We're open 10 to 5, Monday through Saturday,
Mm-hmm. Closed on Sunday.
closed on
Pretty
Sunday.
obvious. So, anything you want, again, what's your little catchphrase you always say?
Things tell a story when people no longer can.
Mm-hmm. So, what's the neatest thing about the Eagle Center? You own the place. What do you think is the neatest thing?
There's so many neat things. You know, so many people have this idea of what an antique store is. We have a little bit of new, a little bit of old, and a lot of in between. It's clean. It's not musty and smelly. It's well lit. It's fun. I mean, there are so many things here to add character and conversation to your homes, gift ideas. We could go on and on. It's a really great store.
How do we find you on social media?
You find us on Facebook, the Eagle Center Co-op, and then on Instagram, it's Eagle Center Antiques.
And the magic phone number is?
The number is 542-6674.
Here you go. One of our great sponsors in downtown Elizabethton, the Eagle Center. Proud sponsor of the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Elizabethton Cyclone Sports.
These are the hands that planted the seed and pulled the weeds and fixed the engine and harvested the crop and loaded the truck. What of all these hands do, nothing is more important than being a good neighbor. From the farm to Food City, local produce is all in a day's work.
Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Are they not a piece of work? They're a piece of work. Let's take a look at Major League Baseball. We got some good matchups. The Dodgers and Texas will be a good one. Jacob deGrom for the Rangers and Yamamoto will go for the Dodgers tonight in Texas. That's a good one for the weekend series. The Cubs are a red-hot team. They lead the Central. They will oppose the Arizona Diamondbacks who won 5 in a row. Of course, the Braves will be at home tonight. They've got who's coming to town for Atlanta will be Minnesota. Bryce Elder on the mound for the Bravos tonight. Other games going, you see, got one-day game. The Cubs and Arizona at Wrigley. We talked about that one. Tonight under the lights, Kansas City, Detroit, Cleveland and Pittsburgh. Miami and Philadelphia to battle the Phillies. Hello, Peggy Cooper. Hello, Rylan Garland. There's one can play basketball. I'm looking forward to calling Rylan Garland's name when he gets to the high school. He can play. He's got a lot of potential. He's got to work at it, but he's got a lot of potential. Mr. Garland can play. I can't wait to call his games when he gets to the high school next year. He's at Tia Duggar right now. Yankees at Tampa Bay. The Reds will be in Baltimore. Andrew Abbott will be on the mound for the Redlegs tonight against the Orioles' Povich. Chicago, the White Sox in Boston battle the Red Sox. Mets hosting the Cardinals. Minnesota, as we said, in Atlanta. San Diego at Houston. Milwaukee hosting the Athletics. Washington hosting Colorado. The Angels home to San Francisco. Got an interesting story coming up about college basketball, the transfer portal. You've got teams out there that are budgeting $8 and $9 and $10 million for their basketball players to sign. Bye, Katie Hartley. Behave yourself. So it's a crazy story. I've got that for you coming up here in a few minutes. So let's take a look at the standings heading into the weekend. Yankees have won 4 in a row, 6 out of 10. They lead the Blue Jays by 1. Toronto's won 2 in a row. Red Sox have won 2 in a row. The Orioles have won 2 in a row. Orioles, rather, in the American League East. But the Yankees lead the division by a game over Toronto in the American League East. In the Central Division, Detroit, a game and a half better than the Guardians. Royals in a tailspin. They lost 4 in a row and 7 out of 10. They're now 3.5 out in third place. In the West, the Rangers hot. They won 3 straight. Seattle's hot. They won 2 in a row and 7 out of 10. They're in second place, 2 games out. And the Angels are on a slide. Unfortunately, they lost 4 in a row and 6 out of 10 in the American League West. In the National League, the standings. The Mets, hot. They won 6 out of 10, but they only lead the division by 1 because the Phillies are standing right there with them. The Braves in the cellar, they lost 2 in a row and 6 out of 10. Braves, again, second worst, third worst team in baseball. It's hard to believe, really. In behind the Colorado Rockies, the White Sox, and the Braves are the third worst team in baseball right now. In the Central, the Cubs lead the Brewers by a game. Brewers are hot. They won 2 in a row and 6 out of 10. And in the West, really the best division in baseball right now. The Padres have won 8 out of 10. They're 15 and 4. They lead the Dodgers by only a game and a half. The Dodgers won 3 in a row. They're starting to get it together. And the Diamondbacks are red hot, probably the hottest team in baseball. They won 5 in a row and 7 out of 10. And so that's your standings right now in Major League Baseball going into the weekend here on this Friday, April the 18th. Now, we've talked about this on the show. Pete Rose, Donald Trump, Rob Manfred, the late Pete Rose. Baseball Commissioner Rob Manfred met with President Trump at the White House this week. Meeting took place Wednesday. His visit came after Trump said in February he would pardon baseball great Pete Rose and criticized Major League Baseball for keeping him out of the Hall of Fame for gambling. An investigation for Major League Baseball by lawyer John Dowd found Rose placed numerous bets on the Reds to win from 1985 to 87 while playing for and then managing the team. Following the investigation, Pete Rose agreed to go on baseball's permanent ineligible list. He agreed to that. People on that list are not eligible for election to the Baseball Hall of Fame. So Trump says he's going to pardon him, which he's going to pardon him from the tax standpoint. So Major League Baseball, the Hall of Fame is a total separate entity. So they vote differently. They have baseball writers that vote on it. So being pardoned for his indiscretions financially does not ensure him a chance to be put in the Baseball Hall of Fame. So, but Manfred met with the president on Wednesday. I don't know whatever came of the meeting, but it's been kind of a hush-hush, looks like. Wasn't a whole lot being said about it. Pete Rose is gone now. He passed away last year at the age of 83. So, and he said many times, they'll put me in after I'm gone. So, tough situation, sad situation, so I'm not sure where it's going to go. But President Trump, again, hang on just a second. President Trump does not have the ability to put him in the Hall of Fame. It's a total separate entity, as I said earlier. So we'll see. Hello to Rylan Garland, Peggy Cooper. Hello to Mark Hastings. Hello to Reba Tidwell. Hello to Patsy Lyons, Sonia Carden. Hello to Mary Weeks, Jewel Berry. Hello to Angie Wilhoit. That's Addie's mama. Hello, Wilhoit. Michael Stansberry. Alex Jones, Becky Fair. Thank you all for watching the show. We're here live again, as we said, at Food City on a Food City Friday. Sale papers here for Easter weekend. Hard to believe on Good Friday. We got David Lyons coming in here in just a few minutes to talk to us about Brahma Sports Shop. Folgers Coffee, $8.99 for a 25-ounce canister, limit 2. Sister Schubert's yeast rolls. Man, I love those. Just put a little butter on those and some jelly. Woo, doggies. $5.99 for those today and tomorrow at all Food Cities. Pepperidge Farm Cake, $3.49. Also, you have Pillsbury Cake Mix, limit 4.99 a box. And let's see. London, open it up for me, would you please? So I can retch in there and talk about some of these other sell ads going on. We'll take a look at some high school sports coming up. I'm looking for the Bakery Deli. Would you see the Bakery Deli? Would it be that, or would it be on that one, please? London's my little hostess with the mostest here, little helper. My little helper. She's going after an Easter dress here in a few minutes. But she looked, there you go. She looked pretty in the house of the Lord on Sunday. She looks pretty anyway. But Easter Eats and Treats, here we go. You say pecan or pecan? They're on sale $6.99 at all Food Cities for this weekend. They now have half-baked pies for seniors or widows, widowers, or someone who just can't eat a whole pie before it goes bad. Half-baked pies for $5. Selected varieties. I know they got cherry, they got apple, they've got peach. I think they do pumpkin pies too. They're $5. Also out of the Bakery Deli this weekend, you got deviled eggs starting at $3.99 for a dozen. You have maple honey turkey, Dietz and Watson, sliced any way you want for $10.99 a pound. Again, muffins. Man, I love the big old. What kind of muffins we get? Blueberry muffins? What kind you get? Chocolate chip muffins for $4.99. They got the bakery fresh muffins every day for $4.99 at all Food City Bakery Delis. And then the Panera mac and cheese. This kid can eat mac and cheese. Good night. Buy one, get one free right now at all Food Cities. And if you're looking for a spiral ham dinner, they got it starting at $74.99 at all Food Cities. The bone-in spiral ham, 2.5 pounds of cornbread dressing, 16 ounces of brown gravy, 2 pounds of mashed potatoes, 2 pounds of green beans, and a dozen dinner rolls. Serves between 8 and 10. Order online or in-store starting at $74.99. Let them do the work for you at Food City. Can't beat that. That's a good deal. And last but not least, out of the meat department for this Easter weekend, cooked shrimp, $7.99, farm-raised, previously frozen. Again, 40. Here's my other one. Come around here. Here's my other little baby doll. Here's my other one. Bend down, they can see you. They can't see your face. Come right here. They can bend down and see your face. Come on now. Bend down. There you go. There's my girls. There they are right there. There's the apple of my eyes right there. All right. You girls be careful. Love you too. So they are going Easter dress shopping. There you go. That's a good thing. All right. What else? Mayfield ice cream. Buy one, get one free this weekend. How about that? At all Food Cities, Mayfield ice cream. Buy one, get one free. They have the Campbell's cream soup, buy one, get one free. Little Debbie snack cakes for $1.88. They're right here. I got Star Crunch birthday cake, Little Debbie's strawberry cream pies, marshmallow puffs. That's what it says. Marshmallow pies. So all the Little Debbie's right here beside me for $1.88. Got the Easter candy right here. We're at Food City Elizabethton, so all the Food Cities have Easter candy out. Big old chocolate bunny rabbits. That's almost country. Chocolate bunny rabbit. Got to have that. Let's give you the verse of the day before we get into, we'll take a break, get into some high school sports. Folks are playing today. And some college sports. Got that story about the transfer portal and all the money that's out there right now. It's unbelievable. Into the millions. So here we go. Let me read this to you. This is good stuff. It's Good Friday. Good for us, but it was not good for the Lord. He was beaten, spit on, and ultimately crucified for us. He went up on the cross and died for our sins so we wouldn't have to. He did. Hard to imagine the pain and suffering he went through for us, and you know what? He did it willingly. He could have stopped it at any time. He didn't. He was beaten and mistreated so badly, as it says in Isaiah 52:14, you couldn't even recognize him. It says, out of Isaiah 52:14, just as there were many who were appalled at him, couldn't believe what they were seeing. His appearance was so disfigured beyond that of any man, and his form marred beyond human likeness. What a description. Couldn't tell what he was. Marred beyond human likeness. Looked up on the cross, and you couldn't tell it was a person up there. It's how bad they beat him. And he did it on John 3:17. For God did not send his Son into the world to condemn the world, but to save the world through him. That's why he did it. Thank you, Lord Jesus, for what you did for us on Good Friday. In 3 days, he comes up out of the tomb. I love it. All right, quick break. We'll be right back. We will take a look at what we got coming up. NFL news. Aaron Rodgers. That guy he's a piece of work. He says, this is what he said in this. He says, I can't focus on football right now because I got a new girl in my life. Okay. So he said, I'm in love, and I just can't focus on football right now. Okay. Well, you're holding up a franchise. The Steelers think you're coming to them. Anyway, I got that story. Also got a story on, again, the money flowing to college, in particular, in college basketball. We'll take a look at all that coming up next. We're live here at Food City on Food City Friday on a Good Friday, on the Tom Dillon Sports Show.
After a long, hard day at work, all you want to do is relax at home, right? But how can you possibly relax when your home's not comfortable? If you want to feel more comfortable at home, give Advanced Heat Pump Systems a call today. With over 30 years of experience and the most innovative solutions, you can rest assured that Advanced Heat Pump Systems will make your home more comfortable. Give them a call today, 926-2665, or visit them online at advancedheatpump.com.
Brumman Sports Shop in downtown Elizabeth with your favorite school's T-shirts, polos, or hoodies. They can put your school, church, or company's logo on lots of different styles of hats, including Nike and Richardson and now Travis Matthew. Windbreakers, sublimated shirts, pullovers, koozies. They can order for any area school and your favorite team. Dry fit sleeveless hoodies, Nike dry fit T-shirts, women's and toddler sizes. You can order any uniform for any sport, including the pants or shorts from Brumman Sports Shop. And they always have a clearance rack to save you money. Plaques, trophies, medals, and ribbons, and all the engraving is done in-house. And they offer hard-to-find Letterman jackets of your favorite school for guys, ladies, and now elementary and middle school athletes too. And they offer all the different sports patches as well. Brumman Sports Shop, downtown Elizabeth, and Facebook, Instagram, website, BrummanSportsShop.com, phone 542-2321, Brumman Sports Shop in downtown Elizabethton. Tom Dillon Sports Show back here live at Food City in Elizabeth on the Food City Friday. Let's take a look at what's going on in baseball and softball today. Softball playing today, Crockett at West Ridge, Chucky Doak at North Green, and Volunteer at Elizabethton at 5:30. You also have baseball going on today, the Tribe Classic. Going on at TVA Credit Union Ballpark, Elizabethton, Science Hill underway, playing at 11 o'clock. Oak Ridge at Science Hill. At J. Fred Johnson Stadium today, baseball. Great day for baseball, weather-wise. Jeff County at DB at 11 o'clock. Tennessee High and Powell at 1:30. At Hunter Wright Stadium, University High and Tennessee High at 10 o'clock. Daniel Boone, Smoky Mountain, North Carolina at 12:30. At Dale Alexander Field in Greenville, you have Crockett at Greenville and Gate City at Greenville. Played a doubleheader there, the Greenville Green Devils. Other games not involved in the Tribe Classic. Hello, Becky Muncie. Hello, Calvin Baker. Other games not involved in the Tribe Classic baseball. Volunteer, West Ridge, South Green, and Unicoi County. Cobb County at Cherokee today. Chucky Doak at Sullivan East and Carter at North Green. That's all baseball today. Softball, there's three, as we told you. Crockett's ladies at West Ridge. Chucky Doak's ladies at North Green, and Elizabeth and hosting Volunteer at 5:30. At what should be, and I think at some point it will be, Ken Arden Field. Let's take a look college baseball. The Southeastern Conference coming up. Yep, here it is. Here are the standings of SEC baseball. Your top team in Southeastern Conference baseball are the Texas Longhorns. Arkansas second, Tennessee third, Georgia fourth, LSU fifth. That's your top five in SEC baseball. Who plays where today? Kentucky will be in Knoxville to start a series for the weekend. The Wildcats in town. 6:30 first pitch in game 1 tonight. Ole Miss at South Carolina, Oklahoma, Missouri, Alabama at LSU this weekend, Georgia baseball at Vanderbilt. Auburn will go to the number 1 team, Texas. You've got Florida, Mississippi State, and Texas A&M and Arkansas. The Hokies of Virginia Tech right smack dab in the middle of the ACC standings at 9-9. They're hosting North Carolina for the weekend. So that's your college baseball. Southwest Virginia baseball and softball. Baseball today, Castlewood at Twin Springs, East Side at Rye Cove. In softball, you got Gate City at Abington, East Side at Rye Cove, and Castlewood at Twin Springs. So you got doubleheaders in baseball and softball today going on in Southwest Virginia. All right. Here's the story. Then we're going to get into my man's in the house ready to talk about Brumman Sports Shop. This is a crazy story, but here we go. Right now, more than 2,000 basketball players entered the portal in the past 3 weeks. Closes April 22nd. 2,000. All going for one reason. They want more money. And they've said that. Now, there are schools right now that have a budget. These schools I'm about to read to you have a budget of $10 million for the transfer portal. Arkansas, BYU, Duke, Indiana, Kentucky, Louisville, Michigan, North Carolina, St. John's, and Texas Tech. They all have a $10 million slush fund, if you will, dedicated to the basketball players, the transfer portal. It's just basketball. There's another group of schools that have right around $8 million, which would include Auburn, Connecticut, Florida, Houston, Kansas, Kansas State, Miami, Purdue, Tennessee, Texas, UCLA, Southern Cal, Villanova, and Virginia. Now, these guys have $8 million in the kitty. This is for men's basketball. It's not for the ladies. It's just for the guys. So, and he's got, what did I say, 2,000 athletes that went into the portal to make more money. There's another group of programs that have at least $3 million in the kitty. Where's this money coming from? Basically from alumni from boosters. Now, the talk is, and it should be, so here's the question before I go to the break. How does XYZ school compete with XYZ school that's got $10 million to go out here and shop and get Tom Taylor to come play for them? How does the little guys compete? You got to come up with a cap. You have to. Or get into collective bargaining. You got to do something. Because there's no way these smaller schools can compete with the big schools for these basketball players. And the old adage, the rich are going to keep getting richer, and that's the way it is. So how do you fix it? You got to put a cap on it. You have to. Am I right? It's the only way you can do it. Because there's no way. I'm a hot rod basketball player. I graduated from Marshall, and I did. So I'm a hot rod basketball player, and Marshall wants me. They can pay me whatever. Pick something, $100,000, $200,000 to play basketball. Okay. Well, I've got XYZ schools. Pick Tennessee. They're in that $8 million category. They can come alongside. I can give you. We got $8 million to spread around this is our men's basketball program. Marshall says $200,000. Tom, we're talking probably $1 million. I can drop $1 million in your pocket, spread over 4 years or 2 years, whatever. What am I going to do? And Marshall can't compete. Number one, it's a smaller school, so the fan base is smaller. The alumni base is smaller. The boosters are smaller numbers because they don't have them. It's not a big school like Tennessee. So the money they can get and generate to pay these players, there's no way they can catch up with them. This is impossible, unless they have some big donor just writes a big check that they're not expecting. But apples to apples, they can't compete. Middle Tennessee State can't compete. Of course, that's a mid-major. It's not a fair analogy. So the bigger schools have got the money, and so the rich are going to keep getting richer. And there's no way the little guys can compete. There's just no way. So they've got to sit down and go, okay, there's got to be a ceiling, got to be a cap, something to level the playing field. Now you think of that, you got, what I read, 12 schools have $10 million in the kitty for men's basketball to pay these guys to play. It's unbelievable. That's not the women's. That's not baseball. It's just basketball. Doesn't count football. That's a whole other animal. So now what you're seeing, they're cannibalizing each other inside the athletic department. You got the football boosters saying we need more money for our football players for the NIL. Okay. The basketball folks are saying we need more money over here in the basketball pool, in the kitty, or the pool of money, if you will, for our basketball players. And so suddenly you're starting to see cannibalizing the programs inside the same school, same university. It's nuts. It's out of control. Whoever came up with this transfer portal thing and the NIL to be horsewhipped, I'm just telling you, it has ruined college athletics, in my opinion. Ruined it. And the problem is, we've talked about this many times, the horse is out of the barn now. How do you reel it back in? You don't, that I know of. I mean, how do you suddenly go, boom, we're not going to do this? Now, the judge has this ruling coming. The lady, is her name Claudia? I think it was Claudia Wilkins. I think it's the judge's name. I want to get that right. I don't be wrong. David Lyons is saying, come on, cowboy, I'm ready to talk, and I'm going to get you in here just a second because I want to talk about Brummett Sports Shop. Love Brummett Sports Shop. Check this out. I love these. It's got Raiders colors, by the way, silver and black. Look at this. Love those. I'm going to start giving these away. I hope you'd like to have one. I'm going to start giving these away. Love them. I'd give one to Angie Wilhoit. She won't wear a hat. Yep, she's too. Yep, she won't wear. She said I don't wear hats well. So okay. She's gonna give her a hat. All right. What's this lady's name? I'm gonna go to the break here. Judge. Oh. Here it is. Yep, I did get it right. Judge Claudia Wilkin. This house case settlement into the billions of dollars. When that happens, now they're going to sit down and talk about a collective bargaining, maybe to solve all this. Bottom line is the little guys cannot in any way, shape, or form compete with the big guys. But the big schools now have, as I said, inside the university, you got football asking for more money from their boosters, basketball wanting more money from their boosters. So they're out there kind of splitting things off and creating a lot of problems internally in some of these universities. Not all, but some. All right, quick break. We'll be right back. We're ready to go talking Brummett Sports Shop. A couple of specials going on here this Good Friday. Good Friday for us, one Good Friday for him. He went through hell for us to go up on that cross. We talked about this I went and got my beer trim yesterday at Whitson's. We were talking to John and Arnold about the quickest way you can get a fight. I promise you right now, if I'm here, I walk right up to this old boy coming in here. He's a big one. I wouldn't want to mess with him. But go up to anybody and just spit on them. See what happens. All right? You want to start a fight in any league, anywhere, girl, guy, any sport, any game, you go up and spit on somebody. And you watch the fireworks fly. And they should. I don't think there's anything more humiliating than to be spit on. And yet the Bible says the Lord got spit on repeatedly. They took a rod and they smote him. Now, you know the big old Roman guards that didn't love taps. They reared back and put the smoke to him. The Bible says in Isaiah, as the lamb to the slaughter, never said a word. Sit there and took it for you and for me. And that's what Good Friday's about. Man, they've opened up the floodgates. They're in here shopping today. They're hopping. We'll take a break. We're ready to go. We're ready to talk Brummett Sports Shop. He's got show and tell. Love this man come be on the show. Excuse me. I love to have them as a sponsor on the show, as a matter of fact. So we'll take a break. We'll be right back, and he'll join us coming up next right after this from the place we're at. Good folks in Food City here on the Tom Dooley Sports Show. Why Daniel Grindstaff?
Well, we are local. You know, it's just like Cannon's Furniture here. You've got a local place of business right in the middle of town. You've got a local point of contact. We have local adjusters that's out in the counties. And, you can pick up the phone if you've got an issue with something. We try to help folks resolve it. And, we are based in the state of Tennessee. We are Tennessee specific. We've got a $30 annual membership that goes to agriculture in Tennessee. It supports kids wanting to go to 4-H camp. We do a local scholarship for all the area high schools for kids that's been involved in agriculture that's going to go and get education past high school. And all that stuff plays a part into supporting the state where you live. You know, we are state specific. Now, there's North Carolina Farm Bureau. That is separate from us. Mm-hmm. Kentucky Farm Bureau. We are state specific in the state of Tennessee. And, but that is, in my opinion, that's the biggest thing. You've got a point of contact.
How do we get a hold of you? Social
Yes,
media
sir.
and a phone number.
Yeah, so I've got an agent page, Daniel Grindstaff Farm Bureau. We've got an office page, Elizabethan Farm Bureau, 423-543-2288. And I would like to add that we did get voted as best insurance firm, and thank the people that voted for us doing that. And somehow I wound up getting the agent category, which I greatly appreciate. It means a lot to me when folks, feel inclined to do that, especially for our office.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Daniel Grindstaff here, the Farm Bureau, one of our great sponsors of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Dillon Sports Show. Daniel Grindstaff at Elizabethan Farm Bureau.
What's your definition of fresh? At Food City, ours starts every morning as our certified butchers hand cut everything you see behind the counter fresh that day. Fresh also means our beef is ground in the store several times a day, time-stamped with the hour it was ground. That's a fresh guarantee. The fact is, it just doesn't get any fresher than this. That's why we say, start fresh with Food City.
There he is, folks. Brumman Sports Shop. And we're going to be talking coming up here in just a second. The NBA's got 2 more games tonight. You follow the NBA at all? I don't get it. I don't get it.
No, I mean, I tried there for a while, but it's just there's no competitive edge. There's nothing. It's just a bunch of men running and throwing a layup and a free throw, and that's about it.
It's like playground basketball.
That's all it is.
So, I mean, if you want my opinion, maybe you don't, but that's what I think. So, but yet he's playing games. I tried to get Andrew Smith to tell me about it. He's a big NBA guy Wednesday on the show. Still don't get it.
Yeah.
They played and got beat and get a chance to play one more time tonight. And if they win tonight, they're in the playoffs because they finished 8th tonight. Well, when I played, if you finished 8th tonight, that's it. Season's over. You got to get better for next year. But they're going to get another chance to get into the playoffs. I don't get it. So they got 2 more games tonight. Those teams, we'll go through that here in a minute. Those teams will then go into starting the NBA playoffs tomorrow and Sunday, which makes no sense to me at all. I've got it over here in the stack of stuff, but anyway. So
it's gone from being a game to being a corporate business venture.
Well, it's almost like everybody gets a trophy.
Yeah.
We're just going to keep playing until you. I mean, when I played, if you finished 8th, you finished 8th. Sorry, season's over. See you next year.
You went ready for the next season.
And get ready. Start getting better. But they give them another chance to. So anyway. We'll go through that here in a few minutes. What's your take on Nico Bolding? We haven't had a chance to talk. You were gone last week. So.
Yeah, I don't know. That kind of caught me by surprise. I wasn't expecting that. So I was out of town. I picked up my phone. Everybody's kind of losing their mind over it.
Yeah. Train rolls on.
Yeah, I mean.
Wish him well. Yeah. He did the school wrong. They went to – here's the thing. They went in front of the NCAA and fought for this guy. Remember, he's going to be ineligible?
Yeah.
And the Tennessee went, and I'm sure they had to spend money to go in there with attorneys and all that to get him cleared up to play.
Mm-hmm.
Then we find out now that the Ohio State game, he was NIL money through 12 games. The Ohio State playoff game was the 13th game of the year, and he said, he was talking about not playing.
Yeah.
Now, to Heupel's credit, he kept everything under he was trying to coach his football team, get ready for Ohio State, which you saw they got smoked, and I don't know whether that had something to do with it off the field. Everybody knew in that locker room that Nico was protesting. Maybe that had something to do with that. Maybe I don't know. Maybe the morale was shot. I don't know. They didn't look very good. So that was all going on during the Ohio State week, trying to get ready for the Buckeyes. Yeah. So
I think the NIL has just completely ruined it overall because it causes a rift between team members because, hey, he's getting paid XYZ and I'm not. And then drop of a hat, you jump into the transfer portal, and you're gone.
Yeah.
And there's no consistency. There's no loyalty. There's nothing.
No. And yet these big schools are asking the boosters to give us more money so we can get in, so we can compete with these other schools to get these name, image, and likeness players who leave with a drop of a hat. They don't care about what school they're playing on. It's like, well, they're going – I just read the story before you sit down. 2,000 basketball players, men's basketball players, enter the transfer portal, all for what? For more money.
Yeah.
And so, it's almost got folks soured on college sports. So that's why I always say the best sport, I think, is high school sports.
Yeah.
Because you're playing for the love of the game. What do you think the percentage is, if you had to guess, what percentage of those kids going to play college sports? 1% maybe? 2%? Out of 100 kids, how many will go on to play college in some sport? Softball, basketball, baseball, football, whatever.
It varies, but I would say 2
2
out of 10.
2 or 3%.
Yeah.
So they're doing it for the love of the game. And that's why I like to follow high school sports, because, I like college. I like Milligan because they're NAIA. They're not cut up in all this garbage.
Right.
And somebody asked me the other day, NAIA is a total separate entity. NCAA and NAIA are not the same at all. They don't have the same rules, don't have the same regulations, don't have anything. It's totally separate. So, anyway, that's what's going on. So Nico's gone. I think he's going to UCLA, and I have told myself as of today, I'm not going to talk about this guy anymore. So he has gotten more publicity for what he did than anything he did while he was at Tennessee.
Oh,
He's been over. I'm sitting in a restaurant yesterday watching, it popped on the screen. Nico may go to UCLA, and I'm thinking, who cares?
Yeah.
Who cares? He did this school wrong. Who cares?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm done. I'm off my soapbox. Brubman Sports Shop. Here we go. Ready to go. So we've got show and tell. Where are we going to start?
I've got your pull-up for you.
Woo, look right here. So now I think we'll get some of these away too. I'm getting ready to do some giveaways this summer. Check it out. Love that. Tom Taylor Sports. Love it, love it, love it. Silver and black.
It had to be the Oakland Raiders. Well,
you got it. The
it's not
Raiders.
Oakland anymore, right?
No, it's the Vegas Raiders.
Yeah.
I just like silver and black.
Yeah,
So
a few more years, it might be the Atlanta Raiders. Who knows?
yeah, you never know. Maybe the Elizabethton Raiders.
Yeah, bring it on.
Stranger things have happened. So that's a windbreaker.
Yep, that's your windbreaker.
On any size, you can get any color, any size.
Yep. So we've got it. We can get gold and royal blue. We can get orange and black, silver, full silvers, full black. Just stop by. We can pull it up and show you whatever you want.
Check out these hats. We'll give these away too. I was going to give one to Angie Wilhoit. She won't wear hats. She said, I don't do hats. I said, okay.
Well,
little buddy Wilhoit.
Dad,
a lot of people would like to wear hats though, right?
Oh yeah, Dad. He went on a diet, so I can't call him Fat Boy anymore. So I made him a hat that says Fat Boy Slim. So he won't wear it.
He won't wear it. No, he won't wear it. Well, he doesn't sense of humor. Come on now.
Yeah.
Dickie, what's wrong with you? Boy made you a hat.
He gets mad because he trained me.
He trained you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then I learned some on my own.
Yeah. The acorn didn't fall too far from the tree, did it?
No.
No.
No, I'm stuck on the root, I guess. I don't know.
So anyway, these hats and these jackets, he did mine for Tom Taylor Sports. He can put a church on there, a corporation,
Yep.
a school, whatever you want on these jackets, you can have it done at Brubman Sports Shop. It's all done here in Elizabethton. Be loyal, buy local. They don't farm it out. They do it all right here. And so you whipped these hats out just the other day, didn't you?
I did them this morning.
This morning.
Yeah.
Look at this. Love it.
Yeah, I've done those for a guy I know owns an Airbnb. Got his logo on the same exact patch. Did one for Mapes, Elizabethton, Happy Valley, anything. I mean, really, if you can get me a logo, I can put it on there.
What I think is cool, he is now going to. Hello, lady. Hello. Well, my fellow churchgoers, they see me with the microphone, they keep trucking. They figure I'm going to holler at them, and I do. So, what I like is you are based here, but you now are doing stuff Tennessee High, Gate City, Daniel Boone, Crockett, Science Hill. Did you tell me something to Ohio?
Yeah, we've done some Lettermans to Ohio. We've done Lettermans. We're working on one right now for a lady out in Wisconsin, or up in Wisconsin, rather. So, yeah, I mean, we don't have any problems working on it and shipping it to you.
Yeah. So that's the beauty. I mean, it's based here, and we talk a lot about Carter County schools. He'll show a lot of Elizabethton because he's got to use some schools as a sample. But he does it everywhere. Letterman's jackets, you sent those everywhere, haven't you?
Oh, yeah. Chilhowie, Twin Springs. Let's
Love
see. I think we did Grundy. And then, done some volunteer. I mean, really all over.
It's all right here again at Brumman Sports Shop. We got more show and tell. What else we got here, sir?
So I got my favorite hat,
Mm.
Richardson.
Which is a brand name, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Richardson's the brand name, but this one, the back of it.
Look at that. 4th of July is coming up, obviously,
Yep.
not that far away.
And then with that, I've got the leather. I've shown the black and silver, but I have orange and black. I have olive and black, black and gold, silver with black writing, red and black, and then your normal brown and black leather. So if you want something on this with the red leather, I can do it. Not a problem.
That's awesome. The sky's the limit, folks. I'm telling you that. What else do we have here?
Well, we just got these in, and this is a wooden Swiss Army knife. I mean, it's not actually the name brand Swiss Army, but I can engrave on those. So if you have, birthday present, coming of age present, whatever, you want to put somebody's name on it. I put Finn and Sadie on mine there yesterday, messing around with it.
That's awesome.
So we can do anything you like on it.
Hello, Patsy Lodge. You know Patsy?
Yeah, I think so.
There you go.
Yeah, she's the one that tried to keep these out of my hands. So. And I got plenty of scars where I didn't listen.
That'd be your grandmother?
Yeah.
Yeah, took care of you. She kind of ruled the roost, didn't she?
Yeah, I think I knocked a few years off her life with stress, though.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Oh, I was a fun kid.
You was a handful?
Hey, that's one way to put
Good
it.
was that? Yeah, there you go.
I was interesting.
Yeah, oh, I'm sure. So we all were when we were little. Hello, Greg Elwell. Hello to Sandra Dummer. Hello to Jackie and Michael Harris. Teddy Linkus. Allison Alford. Jess Sutton. Let's give you one more here. James Klein and Peggy Cooper and Catherine Parlier. Thank you all for watching the show. All right, what else we have?
Well, we just now got these. And these are championship rings.
Oh, man, look at that.
And that one right there, you can get different colored stones to go in it.
Mm-hmm.
And that one, and the other one that I have right here, they're both $14. So this one has a baseball on it. You can do any sport. You can actually get it blank and do a sublimated logo right there in the middle of it.
Really?
Yep. So instead of the baseball, it's just all black, and I can sublimate something right there, engrave something on it, whatever.
So this would be good for Little League champs or whatever, right?
Yep.
For anybody, really. So that is neat. I like this one, too. It's got a little bling to it.
Yep. So, and I mean, $14, I mean.
Can't beat it. And you have it put on there, you can get it silver or gold?
Right now I can just get gold, but I'm working
okay.
on getting silver as well.
That's cool. Very nice. More thought starters here, folks, from Brumman Sports Shop. All right?
So this right here, I know it looks pink, but it's not really pink. That's just a protective film on it. But this is a sublimated plaque that we can make. It's shaped like a home plate.
How cool.
If you've got a coach that you really want to, highlight, done a great job with your kids, something like that, if you design it, I can get it on there. Any color. I mean, if you want it tie-dye, it doesn't matter.
Finn and Sadie say hi, Dada. Did I say it right? Hi, Dada?
Yeah, so they're probably tearing my house apart right now.
That's all right. I saw them the other day at the restaurant.
Yeah.
Funny. The little one your daughter kept around literally like, as we were sitting right behind her, it's like, she kept spinning around like, who is that? Now, the little guy, he was all about it.
Yeah.
Kim gave me fist bump and all that. So that would be Finn, right?
Finn's the older one, Sadie's the younger one.
Sadie's young, yeah. Finn's the boy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one give me the fist bump. So these go. So this is okay. I see that it's a pink film, so you can put on there anything you want. Let me show this right here.
Yeah, that's fine.
Peel this back so you can get an idea of what we're talking about. So this is a protective film, so you can do this for anybody, coach, a player, anything, player of the game, whatever. Cool. How much do these go for?
Those right there, I think they're $35.
$35.
Yeah.
Awesome. Engraving comes with it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that $35 includes everything, because if you just want one color on this with silver writing, or if you want it tie-dye, it doesn't matter. It's going to be the same price.
Brumman Sports Shop here in downtown Elizabeth, and be loyal, buy local. Got all these things. The mom and pop. You got a website we'll talk about here in a moment. So he's got more goodies here.
This is a nice one.
Oh man, yeah. Very nice.
This is a slate sublimated award.
Good night. That thing's heavy.
So everything that's white right there, I will put a design on.
Really?
Yep.
That is awesome. There's so many options at Brumman Sports Shop.
So, and I mean that one's a whole. It comes with stands, little kick stands that
Mhm.
hold it.
Show that for him. Okay.
But
Wow.
it's really nice, but you know it's a little bit more pricey.
That'd be good for a corporate award.
Yep.
Or Player of the Year.
Mm-hmm.
All State, All American, whatever prestigious, because that is really nice.
Yeah, and you know it's something that's out of the ordinary, right?
Mhm.
It's not going to be your run of the mill plaque or medal or something like that, and it's fully customizable. You know, if you get on the computer and you design something, draw it up, say I want it on there, it'll go on there.
I guess that's the beauty of what you all do. I mean, the only limitation you have is what somebody come in and say, "Can you do this?" Right?
Yeah.
Creativity.
Yeah, and my only hold up is I'm not very creative. So
But Kendall is, right?
yeah,
And Julie is too, right?
yeah, sometimes
Yeah.
she
Don't
she
say
gets
it.
very creative, but then you know sometimes I get a little overwhelmed, and
Yeah.
I think she just wants to go home at that point.
Yeah. 'Cause you come in like I guarantee you come in 100 miles an hour, your hair on fire, right? Here's what I
Well,
need.
that's
Boom.
why I don't have any hair left. I burned it all off.
All right. What else do you have? That's good.
We'll go to this right here.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
This
Oh,
is
my
a
God.
Crystal Cup Award.
Look at this, folks. Now look at that. That is awesome. I mean, what a cool award for somebody to get.
Yeah, and that right there, it mounts on a black base,
Hmm?
and kind of like a perpetual. I could put whatever you like on it.
Four-sided. You could update it monthly, yearly, whatever.
Yep.
Weekly, whatever it takes.
Yep.
Man, it's crystal, isn't it?
Yep.
Man, thing's heavy too. That is nice. Now, who would want to go up in front of everybody and win that as an award?
Yeah.
It'd be very cool. You can do that for a high school, college, corporate, church, whatever.
Yeah, this one right here is actually ordered for a college. They do their coaches of the year.
Hmm?
So the Tusculum College.
Tusculum University. And what's that award going to be? The Coach of the Year?
Yep.
Wow. That is neat. Hello, Crystal Franco. How you doing, lady? Kimberly Francis. Thank you, ladies, for watching. He's got all kinds of goodies here.
Yeah, I pulled out all the stuff that I'd been kind of holding back.
Hadn't been here for a couple of weeks, and we're maximizing what he's got here. It's good
Yeah,
stuff.
you know it's Good Friday.
It is Good Friday.
So this right here is a leather portfolio. It's got
Put your legal pad in it.
You know, hold your pens and things like that. But it's engravable. So I can put a logo right here. I made one for my little brother. Says make piano string, and I put little Bill Shaft down here at the bottom to aggravate him.
Mm-hmm.
But I can put whatever you'd like on it. You know, if
What
it's
color
kinda-
can you get?
I can get black, white, silver, blue, red, pink.
On that, on that.
Yeah, I can do it.
Maybe one,
I can do it.
please. That way I can walk around proudly with Tom Thunder Sports. And we're going to put this on that.
And can also get the seafoam color. But I don't know.
Aquamarine, kind of
Yeah.
turquoise. Can you get maroon?
Don't know, but I will check. I've not seen it, so I've been trying to keep up with it. With this stuff right here, it's fairly new, and they've been rolling new colors out about weekly, really.
Every time he comes to the show, I end up buying something. So that's really cool. A portfolio, not a portfolio, but a, what do you call that thing?
Yeah, that's why. Legal pad.
Legal pad, portfolio.
Yeah.
So, yep, black with my logo on it. Sold. All right, you got anything else yonder? Oh, you got a whole, I didn't even see, you got a whole box over here. We're doing show and tell Brumman Sports Shop. Local mom and pop business here in Elizabeth that ships all over the country. BrummanSports.com, right?
Yeah, BrummanSportsShop.com.
Yep. So,
So this right here, I just threw a bunch of stuff in. I was down there working, so this is a Nike Polo.
awesome.
Yeah, we can get this in about any color. Maroon. They don't offer a lot in maroon, so this kind of sells out quick. But we get it embroidered, whatever you like.
I love it.
White, silver, of course, orange.
Sizes go small to double X.
This right here is a double X. I think we can go to 3X in this.
There you go. So again, folks, you're only limited by what you can see. Hello, happy Easter, Krista Bread. Thank you, ladies. Same to you. Saw her just the other night coming out of Food City. shopping. So, hello, Mrs. Britt. What else you got?
All right, we've got a fully customized cage jacket.
Cool. Very nice.
So I made this one as kind of an example for one of the local baseball teams.
Brahman Sports right there on the sleeve.
Yeah, it's one of those things. It's just like the awards that are sublimated. As much as you want on it, the price won't change. So if you want, 14 logos on it, I mean, if you can find 14 that you want on it, we can do it.
We can do it.
Yep.
See, the beauty of all this too is sublimated is it's actually the ink soaked into the shirt, so it's not going to peel off like a press-on sticker like we used to do back in the days with faded, and after a bunch of washings it all crumbled apart and couldn't read it. This stays as is, right?
Correct.
It soaks into the material.
I think this year alone we've ordered, as far as jerseys, I want to say like 1,900 jerseys, and we've had one that looked like it maybe had a little bit of issue with it, but called them, replaced it immediately.
Derek Nave joins us next. He's right over there. Our buddy Derek from Kurt's Ace Hardware Store, which is a subsidiary of Food City. They own all the Kurt's Aces. And they got a big sale going on for Easter. He's going to join us.
They got a lot of good stuff in there too.
They do have a lot of good stuff, yeah. I love shopping at Kurt's Ace Hardware
My wife hates it when I go in there.
because you spend money.
Yeah, they got Milwaukee, they got Traeger, they got all the good seasonings.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to do his segment for him, but
You get the seasonings from there too.
Yep.
And the grill. Yep. All right, what else we got? Another polo?
Cloudland Polo. This right here is an Augusta. And it's like a performance dry fit. $35. That includes the emblem right here. So whatever you want on it, we can put on it. So this one's Cloudland, but we can do another team, business, whatever.
Now, didn't you tell me you can go to the website and you can actually create what you need and
Yes.
send it to you?
Yes, on our website, excuse me, right in the center, it'll say Champro Sports Custom Builder. You click on that, it'll take you to a screen. It's got jerseys, hats, shirts, polos, cage jackets like I just showed you. We do sleeves, like the protective sleeves for football. About anything. You can go in there and you can design whatever you want, however you want, with the colors you want. And at the end, you hit submit. It sends me an email, says, hey, Tom Taylor wants, this polo in light pink and purple with, his logo on the back.
There you go. It's just that easy, folks. Hello to Robert Steins. Hello to you. Hello to Rick Murray. Hello to Antonio Reynolds. Thank you, Antonius Reynolds. Hello to Crystal Steins. Hello, Crystal. How you doing? What a neat lady. That'd be Axel's mama. So,
Okay, yep.
Okay, you got another shirt.
This is the last polo I got, or last shirt I got.
Man, look at that. That looks sharp.
This one is in Augusta as well. This one's set up for Hampton. We've got these. I think you have one of these.
I do.
Elizabeth, in
Orange and black. Yep.
Then we can do, this color right here. We've got Carolina blue. We've got this in maroon, white, any colors. Augusta's really good about covering the full spectrum of colors. So
You can do King. You can do Tusculum. You can do Emory and Henry. You can do smaller schools too, right? Some of the bigger schools have copyrights, but licensing agreements, but some of the smaller schools do not, so that's
Right.
cool. Some do, some don't. So if you want to get something for your, or even a middle school,
oh yeah,
or a little team, the junior this, the junior Vikings, junior Cyclones, junior top, whatever the group is, the sky's the limit. What are those little things right there on the table?
Oh, so this right here is a extreme tack grip tape for a baseball bat.
Okay.
So we've got those down at the store. Those are $9.
Okay.
We can get those in all kinds of colors, really. We got one that's looks like 1992. It's the pink with the electric blue. So we can get that color, whatever you want. And then this one right here is a reaction ball.
A reaction ball.
Yeah. So
Designed to bounce randomly to enhance coordination, train solo against a wall or with a partner. Ideal training tool for any sport. A reaction ball. Now, how's this work? It doesn't bounce true, right?
yeah, so where it's got all the different nodules on it, when it hits, it'll bounce left, right, forward, back. I'll just end up with a busted lip if I used it.
But the first two, I just take and throw it over the hill.
Yeah. So
I was losing patience real quick.
my nose, it doesn't work right because I've been hit in the face so many times with a baseball. So I just gave up on that one.
There you go. The reaction ball. There you go from Brummett Sports Shop.
Yep.
I love it. That's only $6, by the way. That'd be a good thing. You want to torture somebody, get them a reaction ball.
Yep.
So, hello, Linda Vaughn. Hello. I'll be good. That's one of my church ladies. Reaction ball, $6. How much is this, by the way? This goes for $9. Website is
BrummettSportsShop.com, and you can find us on Facebook and Instagram at Brummett Sports Shop.
There you go. Great job. So right here, let me show this real quick. Mouse pads.
Yep.
Got a mouse pad. Tom Taylor Sports, Brummett Sports Shop, Elizabeth and Fighting Cyclones. Get anything you want on a mouse pad. I'm telling you, before you go anywhere else, call these folks. Phone number is
423-542-2321.
Ask them first, because I guarantee you, if they can't get it, they'll know somebody who can. But I bet you they can probably get it for you, because they do
At
it.
least try.
Yep, absolutely. All right, quick break. We'll be right back from the Jewelers Bench. We're live here. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Tom.
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter to you as well.
See you back here next Friday.
I'll have somebody here next
Somebody,
Friday.
that's right, you're out. Kendall, maybe. Maybe get a chance to meet the new store manager, Kendall.
I'm going to try. She said she's not nearly as outgoing as she appears, but I'm going to try to work on her.
Just tell her bring 2 or 3 things and talk.
Yep.
Quick break. Back after this on the Tom Taylor Sports Show live at Food City on a Food City Friday.
We're talking to Sherry Holtzclaw, one of our great sponsors, the Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. A lot of jewelry stores out there. Why the Jewelers Bench?
So everything is done in-house. Nothing gets sent out. We do ring sizing, necklace repairs, replace stones, shorten bracelets, necklaces. We repair silver jewelry. There's not a lot of jewelry stores that will repair silver jewelry. So we're one of the ones that do. Occasionally watches, we do some watch repair. Some of it we do have to send that out occasionally, but I'll let you know when I do, so it doesn't go out without you knowing about it.
Watch batteries. They replace a lot of watch batteries. Again,
Every day.
Yes. John Holtzclaw is one of the few jewelry repair people in the area. There's not many of them left, so they do jewelry repair here. Remember that. They ship all over the country. The website is
jewelersbench10.com.
The hours you're open are
Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 6, and then Saturday, 9:30 to 2.
all right. And social media, where do we find you?
Facebook and Instagram.
And the phone number is
423-542-5600.
be loyal, buy local. It's a mom and pop store. Been here for a long time here in Elizabethton, serving not just Elizabethton, but the entire Tri-Cities and really anywhere in the country. The Jewelers Bench, proud sponsor of the Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
In the house, folks, Axel Steins. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing good.
Yep. You got your new hat.
Yeah.
Yep. He came by, and I was I'm going to give Axel. He's got the first one off the press. Well, I got the first one. He got the second one. So Axel Steins, the Cyclone Network, got his own Cyclone Tom Taylor Sports ball cap.
Yeah.
Yep. So you having a good day so far?
Yeah, and I just wanted to say congratulations on 2270 shows.
You're right.
Yeah.
Look there, 2,270th show. He knows where I'm at more than I know where I'm at.
Yeah.
He knows when my next ball game is Monday against Crockett. He knows that. He knows that. Tuesday's Tennessee High. He knows that. He's our big Cyclone Network guy. So I'm glad you stopped by. Your dad's here too, right?
Yeah, he's right behind me.
All right. So wave at him. Tell him Happy Easter.
Happy Easter, buddy.
And wave to them. Tell them Happy Easter.
Happy Easter, everyone. I hope you have a great one.
There you go. Axel Steins, my buddy. Got him a ball cap. All right, let's let her get in there, Miss Shannon, and talk about some groceries. Oh, Axel Stein's my buddy. I appreciate him so much. He does a great job on the Cyclone Network. Hello to Charlie Bartlett. Hello to Antonio Reynolds. Hello to Brad Northrup. Lisa Baker. Hello, Baker. How you doing, lady? Hello, baby.
Hello,
That's
how
Elvis.
are you?
Hello, dear. I asked her to come talk. I don't know why I do it, because I guarantee she's got something she will make. Yeah, I can already see what I got. Dad gum her hide. Every time she comes over here, she brings something. I said, please come. I love to have her on the show. She doesn't understand how much I appreciate her. She does a wonderful job selling that. And let me say this as we get ready to get started. Everything she's talking about here today is good at all Food City Delis with 150, 53, 52, I can't remember the number, 152, 150 some stores. Tennessee, where we are, Virginia's home base in Abington. We're in Kentucky, we're in Georgia, and we're in Alabama. So whatever you see here, it's good at any food city that's close to you if you can't get to Elizabethton.
That's right.
All right, so having said my disclaimer, here we go. Let's start wherever you want to start.
Okay, before I get started, because I didn't bring it over here because it's refrigerated, our potato salad,
Mm.
mustard potato salad,
Mm.
our in-store made coleslaw,
Mm.
and our macaroni salad is all on sale, $2.99 a pound, today and tomorrow.
At all food
Just in
cities.
time enough for Easter.
Just in time. Their potato salads are really, really good, too. The
And then our Hawaiian rolls, the regular original or the savory, 12 count, is $3.99.
You still got the little knots?
I'm completely sold out of
So
it
those
right
little
now.
King's Hawaiian knots, but you got the
Pretzel
rolls.
bites.
Pretzel bites. That's it. But you
Yeah.
got the rolls. What's the
rolls,
price point on those?
$3.99.
$3.99,
and that's
folks.
today and tomorrow.
Today and tomorrow for Easter. It's on the sale paper. Okay. What else you got?
We have our cupcakes.
Here you go. Cupcakes.
We got them in 6 count and 12 count.
Wow. Here's your 6s and. Hold on, let me spill these.
I got them.
You can't see these because of the glare on the plastic, but excuse me, these are nice. These are
The 6
green.
count is $5.99 and the 12 count is $9.99.
These got little chicks on them, got little things that says Happy Easter, little bunny rabbits on it. So you got some cupcakes for the get together. And these are how much?
$6.99 or $5.99 for the 6 count and $9.99 for the 12 count.
Love it. $6.99 and $9.99. You couldn't make it for that, could you?
No,
So
because you got to look at the power and all that stuff,
Absolutely.
the icing and everything.
absolutely.
And then of course we have our signature bunny cakes that we have every year. These are out. We've got them in chocolate and vanilla. Come in and pick out which color you want, what flavor you want.
Let's try and show that bunny rabbit on top.
There you go. There he is.
Love it. Love
And
it, love it,
those
love it.
are
You got it?
$8.99.
Yep. $8.99 at all food cities. It's Easter. Somebody the other day was talking Valentine's Day. It's flying by, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
It's unbelievable how fast the year's going by.
Here,
So,
blink out and it'll be 4th of July again.
yeah, I mean, we're talking Mother's Day next.
And there's our cookie cakes.
Put that up here.
And those are $12.99, $14.99, depending on how much icing's on them
There
and
you
how
go.
they're decorated. But for the most part, they're $12.99.
Get it right there where the glare doesn't get to beautiful. So, and this is how much again?
$12.99.
$12.99. You swap that one. So she's saving. I know what she's getting ready to get. I know. I'm getting ready to buy this. All right, here's Happy Easter. Again, another type of giant cookie. These are $12.99. Is that right? There you go. And that's here at all food cities.
And then you can't have Easter without the peanut butter eggs. These are $7.99 a pound.
Oh my gosh.
We've got them in small containers. We've got them in containers like this. And then we also have the jumbo eggs. It's been decorated with
gosh.
flowers on them.
There you go. Look there. Get the big old. You guys do the decorating yourself, right? Whoa, don't put that back. That's probably.
Is that the one you want?
I probably just bought that. Yeah. See, she likes this. She prides herself in taking money out of my pocket every time she comes, and I love her for doing it. She's a great lady. I mean, you got over there working today. You're hopping, aren't you?
Oh, we got quite a few over there
Cranking it out.
cranking it out.
Yeah. What were you doing when I walked over there? When I went in
I
there?
was cooking. I've been here since 6 o'clock this morning. I made breakfast. Biscuits and gravy, bacon, sausage,
She's awesome. I'm
eggs,
telling you.
hash brown casserole, O'Brien potatoes, hash brown patties, pancakes,
The chicken.
French toast.
The chicken tenders at Food City ain't none. The great big old fat chicken tenders.
That's right.
They're awesome. How much are those?
They are $8.99 a pound. And we also, that's the same thing we use to make our chicken salad with. That's why our chicken salad's so good. Between
Man, I
rotisserie
love
chickens and our tenders, that's what we make our chicken salad of.
big old fat plump chicken tenders are good. All right, what else?
All right, now don't forget that we've got the 3-day
Oh, yeah.
meal going on, and it's a breakfast this time. So you get the biscuits and the eggs and the sausage, or the biscuits and the eggs and the bacon to make you breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
And it's $12.99. It's breakfast night.
3 days only, today, tomorrow, and Sunday. Kentucky Legend bacon, 2 packs of Pioneer gravy, 1 Food Club biscuit, 1 Eggland's Best Eggs, which is a dozen eggs, and 1 Sunny D to drink, orange juice to the Sunny D, all that for $12.99. Again, it's breakfast night for 3 days, today, tomorrow, and Sunday, specially priced for breakfast at all Food Cities. So there you go. Yeah, just leave that there, I guess. So show me, man, I love some of your nails. Look at that. I don't know who does them. Those are beautiful. Got little sparkles to them. I love
M-Nails.
That's what?
M-Nails.
M-Nails.
Right here in Elizabeth, in the same little shopping center with Subway
Mm-hmm.
and the Red Ginger?
We used to call this Coca-Cola Red. Coca-Cola Red nails back in the day. I know you get back over there. Thank you for taking the time. The place is hopping over there. It's busy, busy, busy. So typically, in closing, people come in and get trays. Do they get trays? I know they get other holidays. What typically do you sell a lot of at Easter?
Our ham dinners. We
Ham
sell
dinners?
a lot of the ham dinners, and you get a spiral ham with 2.5 pounds worth of cornbread dressing, 2 pounds of mashed potatoes, 2 pounds of green beans, a pound of brown gravy that goes with it, and 12 dinner rolls.
For $74.99 is what the price point is.
Hot.
Yep, hot. So they come in store and order. They can order online, right?
Yes.
So you sell a lot of ham dinners for Easter. Yeah, and understandably so. It's
And
awesome.
we do a lot of party trays too, because some people, they travel to different houses, so they've got one where they have the dinner, and then everybody else does finger foods and stuff. So we do the party trays too for the holidays.
There you go. Value every day, Food City. It's where we are, broadcasting live. I know you'll get back at it. Thank you, dear, for coming.
You're welcome.
Thank you for selling me those eggs. I'm going to bust one open here as soon as she goes away. As soon as we go to the break, I'm going to pop that thing up. I'm going to sample one. Make
Best
sure
thing
they're
ever was.
make sure they're good as good as they look. So, quick break. We'll be right back. He joins us coming up next. Who would that be? It'd be our buddy Derek from Kurt's Ace Hardware, which is a subsidiary that's owned by Food City, the hardware store chain here in the Tri-Cities. And he'll join us next on the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
You've been at it for 42 years. A lot of different brands that you carry here. Tell us about that.
Oh, we carry all the major brands in furniture and bedding. Some of the furniture brands like Ashley, Barker Lounger. Barker Lounger is a very comfortable group. They make great recliners. Bassett been around for over 100 years. It's great. It's actually Bassett is still family owned. The Bassett still own the company, which is unusual in today's world. Carry England. England's actually a Tennessee. The factory is in Tennessee that makes their products, so it's a Tennessee-made product. So a lot of special orders with that. Green Gables makes a really neat, rustic-looking furniture. Great looks, great product. Legacy Classic is a great furniture company we deal with. Magnusum is a company we've dealt with for probably 20 years. In bedding, we carry Sealy, all the top brands, Serta, Simmons, Beautyrest. Tempur-Pedic is our premium line. If you ever sleep on a Tempur-Pedic, you probably never go back to anything else. It's really a great product. Also carry the Traeger pellet line, or the Traeger grill line. It's a lot of fun. We have a lot of enjoyment. We all have Traeger grills. We all share recipes, and it's a great product to cook on. Vaughn Bassett is another company. It's still a family-owned company, very large company. They're out of Galax, Virginia, so it's almost a local company. So that's our top brands right there.
42 years, downtown Elizabethton, Cannon's Fine Home Furnishings. The hours you're open, again, you've told us your normal hours, Monday through Saturday, or what?
Monday through Fridays, 10 to 6. On Saturday, 9 to 5.
Social media, how do we find you?
Facebook is a prominent thing we do each week. We do an ad. It just on Wednesday, have tons of people look to that ad. The website, cannonshomestore.com. It has a full catalog, over 1 million products on that website.
And the obvious, the phone number.
Phone number 423-543-6937.
One of our great sponsors of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Douglas Sports Show love coming here and promoting this product. Be loyal, buy local, buy in Elizabethton at Cannon's Fine Home Furnishings.
Back on the Tom Douglas Sports Show, we're going to talk Kurt's Ace Hardware here in a second because Derek's here from Kurt's. Tennessee football is a big Tennessee guy. So what was I've asked everybody because it happened, I haven't seen you for a while, be on the show. So what's your take on Nico and all that stuff came down? What do you think?
I wasn't prepared for that, Tom, but that's college football these days. You know, it's sad. I don't like it.
Yep.
But it's mini NFL now.
That's exactly right. It's a minor league with the national. You better believe it. Couldn't have said it any better myself. A minor league with the National Football League. So
when it's more about the money than playing, you know, do what you got to do. But you know,
I applaud Heupel. I applaud him for standing up to him.
Absolutely.
So I applaud any coach that ain't nobody bigger than the program. And here's the guy. This is my take. He's overrated and underperformed, in my humble opinion. That's what I thought. So never did really live up to his billing, and for him to hijack the team, I appreciate Heupel in the Ohio State week getting ready for the playoffs. He's dealing off the field with this guy wasn't going to play because he said, I'm only getting paid for 12 games. Are you crapping kidding me? You're only getting paid for 12 games, and we're putting you in the best dorms with the best training table, the best equipment, best everything. You're pampered and babied above all the other regular students in a university, and you're going to tell me you're only playing for 12, and I'm not going to play this 13th game unless you give me more money? Come on now. Come on now. I'm an old country boy. I don't think so. I'd have said, here's the clipboard. You're going to keep the stats over on the sideline. Derek, you're the quarterback. I don't care if you throw in the first ball. I don't care. You're not going to. But that's me, and that's why I'm not a coach.
So how's it go when we win that game, win the next game? In another world, but we play for a national championship. Is he going to sit that out?
Absolutely.
So,
well, look what he's done. As I said earlier before you got here, Tennessee went to bat for this guy with the NCAA to get him his eligibility, even get him to play, be able to play. And this is the thanks you get for him to hijack the team. So I'm not sure what the morale is like down at UT. I'm not around there, but I think we're probably taking a hit in the locker room. When you think some guys are probably all for him.
I'm sure.
And some guys go, this guy's, how dare him do this? And others go, yeah, it's okay. I see. He's trying to get all the money he can get. I get it. So there'll be some people that agree with it, some disagree. Next messes up. You played sports and mess up the morale, can it?
There's no doubt it would. Like you said, it could be divided, but there's no doubt there's going to be some.
So, as I said earlier, today's the last time talking about the guy. He's supposed to go to UCLA. More power to him. Hope he does a wonderful job out there. I have my thoughts on that, but it doesn't matter what I think.
Would have loved to see what he would have done this year, but like you said earlier, he did underperform in his first full season. Who knows which way it went, but
I've said all week long the barometer for a quarterback most of the time is about 250 yards a game. If you're hitting 250 a game, you're doing a pretty good job. Out of the 13 games he played, he only had 3 games, and those were against teams that weren't the big boys, if you will, that he hit 250 yards passing. Now, some would say all he did was hand off to Dylan Sampson. Well, okay. But that tells me something. If he's a hot rod quarterback and all he can do is hand off to people, that tells me something. So, anyway, he's gone. We're back here talking Kurt's Ace Hardware, the Easter weekend. You got to celebrate. These are good to the end of April. Is that correct?
Right, yeah. This one's, we're about halfway through the month, but a little more than halfway, but still got a couple weeks left on some deals. Ego battery powered equipment is a real hot seller these days.
Sell a lot of that.
We do sell a few.
Yep.
I'd like to sell
more.
More.
That's why we're here.
It is real popular nationally, but maybe not quite caught on around here as much. But we do move some, and they got everything you could think of: blowers, mowers, pressure washers, riding mowers, trimmers,
Mm-hmm.
you name it, and we got several deals on those. Buy a mower, you get a free battery, those types of things. So come check those out. Of course, we got the Craftsman Toro mowers.
It's the one I got. I got a Toro. Love it.
Oh, yeah?
Self-propelled. Yep.
Yeah, those self-propelled or self-paced are
Mhm.
really good movers.
Yep.
Front-wheel drive.
It's the only mower I'll ever have. I've had one all my life, ever since I got my own place. Toro. I think it's a great mower. It is a great mower. So you got those.
Got those. We got assorted garden tools for $19.99. Rakes, shovels, a garden hose.
Tell me about
wheelbarrow.
what about grass seed fertilizer? You got that?
We got grass seed. We got Scott's turf builder. We got weed and feed. We got just lawn soil if you need to build up a bed. Of course, all your weed killers, fertilizers, you name it.
So you're there. Obviously, you're the manager. So what are people coming in and buying right now? The weather's going to be in the 80s this weekend. It's been, hot and cold, hit and miss, rainy and cool the last week or so. But across the counter, is there a trend? What are folks coming to get?
Selling a lot of steel product now. Chainsaws, weed
Mhm.
eaters. So steel does well. Of course, people are buying mulch and the garden stuff,
Mhm.
tools, grills. I think we've got 4 or 5 grills to deliver on Saturday.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we're selling quite a few grills.
What brand?
Weber, Traeger.
That's awesome.
We do pretty good with several different brands.
What about paint? You guys sell a lot of paint right this time of
We
year?
sell a lot of paint. Yeah, that's another big item.
The brand is
Benjamin Moore.
Benjamin Moore. Yeah.
Of course, we got their, lower brands, which Clark and Kensington and Royal. So different levels of Benjamin Moore paint, but
Which is American made, by the way. So we're all about that. Hello to Jennifer Eggleston. Hello to Chad Pillow. Hello to Lisa Bradley. Green will beat Crockett 3-1 in baseball. Thank you, Lisa. That's today from the Tribe Classic. We will see Crockett Monday. We'll be streaming that one. Video and audio. They'll be at the stadium. 5 o'clock first pitch. We're going there at 4:40 on Monday. Should be great weather for baseball on Monday. Hello to Billy Noble, Shane Finney, Crystal Steins, Carmen Robinson, Lee Carter, Lee as a Lady Lee, Jaquetta Martin, I hope I'm saying it right. Let's see, give me a couple more here. Jessica Peltz watching the show, thank you. Shane Finney, Malachi Trent, and let's get one more. Mary Barker. Thank you all for watching the show.
Billy Noble.
Yep. We know Billy.
Hello, Billy.
There he is, Billy Noble. You know Billy?
I know Billy.
Hello, Billy. Hello, Billy. It's Elvis. There you go. So, what else you got going on? This is Kurt's Ace Hardware. It's located up on the 4-lane here, which from here is about 5 minutes away. And so, first time I went in the place, I thought, good night. He's got a lot of stuff in there for no bigger than that place is, and it's a big store. He's got a jammed. I mean, it's
spilling out to the outside too now.
Yeah, it's a true
Plants on the
hardware store.
sidewalk, the cages full of mulches and dirts and.
Mm-hmm.
I do have. Well, now it's a little early yet, but of course we got a lot of variations of the same ad starting in May, but got a Memorial Day ad coming up. Save some money on some grills. I was talking about those grills we sell. Be some really good days around them, or deals around Memorial Day.
Mm-hmm.
So come check those out. We'll have a new Weber Slate griddle grill, kind of like the Blackstones, for $6.99.
Now, do they come assembled? Can you guys put them together for us?
We absolutely will assemble, or if you prefer to do it yourself,
No.
that's an option too.
I'm going to go ahead and answer that for you. No.
Most people, that is the answer.
Oh.
Yeah.
You want to turn me inside out, give me a bag of nuts and bolts and instructions, and say put something together? I would pay you whatever you want. Whatever you want. I got to whatever you want. I'll pay you to put it. I don't have the patience to put it together.
It's weird. I do have an associate that's what she wants to do all the time.
Put together
she
grills.
loves putting them together.
Amen. More power to her. So
we let her do it.
So point being, if you buy a grill from Kurt's Ace Hardware, it's already done. All you got to do, and you'll even deliver it too, right?
We will.
So all you got to do is tell them, unload it and set it right there. Get a propane tank, fire it up, and ready to go. So remember that. You have to put one together. You go to some of the big box stores, it's like take it home in a box and hope all the parts and pieces are there. But with Kurt's, they'll put it together for the Weber grills and the other grill. What was the other brand name you got?
We got
the big
green egg.
Yeah.
Smokers. We got Traeger smokers.
So I'm going to ask you, because I don't know, and I hope you got the answer. What is the selling point? I've seen it all my life, the big green egg. I've never had one. I mean, what is the uniqueness? What's the selling point of the big green egg?
Lifetime guarantee.
Okay.
They say it's, could be the last grill you ever buy.
Okay.
And that does grilling, smoking. You can do racks of ribs. You can bake a cake, make a pizza.
Oh, it does it all, dude.
Endless possibilities with the smoker.
So they sell those too, big green egg, already assembled, ready to go. All right. So I've never.
Porcelain ceramic it's made of is a NASA material. It's developed by NASA, so it retains heat better than all the other brands in that line. So yeah, it is top of the line in that category.
So just FYI, they sell them at Kurt's Ace Hardware with a big green egg. If that's what you want, let me show them. That way you say, what are you talking about? It's this little fella right here, the big green egg. It says save $150 off of it. So in May, when the sale paper kicks in. So a lot of neat things up there, folks. It's an old-timey hardware store with a modern twist to it. When I walked in, I couldn't believe it. I thought, wow, they got a lot of stuff in here. And it's basically a one-stop shop. So you've got electrical stuff, you got fuses, you got
electrical, plumbing,
air filters.
I
mean, you name it. You think of a hardware store, it's there. So, good stuff. Kurt, what's your all's hours going to be?
Hours are 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Every day except Sunday. And Sunday is 11 to 5.
11 to 5 on Sunday. Right around the corner we are, up on the 4-lane. Kurt's Ace Hardware. Of course, you got them. There's one in Gray. There's one in Piney Flats. Where all do we have them now? All over the place?
Irwin, Bristol, Abingdon, Marion, Prestonsburg. We're going. There's one in Ocoee, Tennessee. Strawberry Plains coming up.
Wow.
So we're branching out.
Absolutely, it's awesome. Kurt's Ace Hardware. It's a part of Food City. Kurt was the. See if I get this right. Steve Smith, the owner's granddad. Yep, his grandpa was named Kurt. So when he bought the chain, Kurt's Ace Hardware stores here in Northeast Tennessee and Southwest Virginia, he said, I'm going to name it after my granddaddy. So Kurt's, C-U-R-T-S, is in honor of his grandfather.
That's correct.
Which I think is really cool. Up here on the wall, his daddy said, our pledge to you is to run the best store in town. That'd be the late Jack Smith, Steve's dad. So it's third generation of running Food Cities, in this case, Kurt's Ace Hardware. So good stuff, man. Appreciate that. So you have everything you need for painting. Anything you need, home picks up. You want to go to Kurt's Ace Hardware. Do you guys have a website?
Yeah, just AceHardware.com.
Ace Hardware?
But yeah, if we don't have it in the store, we'll absolutely try our best to order it.
Absolutely. Good job, man. Thanks.
Sure, thanks for having me.
Oh, yeah. Love trying to get down there more than I can. He's busy. Can't get him down there very often, but when we do, we like to have him come down. All right, quick break for Northeast Community Credit Union. We'll do this right after you hear about, I know you're going to laugh. I'm going to tell you right now, and you're going to say, I don't want to know. But before we go to the break, how many days to Christmas Eve? Why are you telling me this, Tom? I don't want to know. Because we're talking about Christmas Club. We are 250 days today from Christmas. It's our Christmas Club from Northeast Community Credit Union on the Tom Daly Sports Show. Community Credit Union, one of our great sponsors. Christmas Club savings account for next year. Tell me about it.
Yes, let's talk about it, because now you're going to have 12 months to do this. What better time than right now to open your Christmas Club savings? There's no cost on this. This is just something that we can help you transfer automatic funds, either weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, out of your check. So that way you won't even have to worry about it. And each time that you have that transferred, either you can do it yourself or deposit into this account, or we can have automatic draft set up. That's just convenient for you. And like I said, it's just another sub account to your savings and checking at Northeast Community Credit Union. So if you have any questions, visit bmycu.org or come in and see us at one of our convenient locations or call 423-547-1200.
And you cut checks when? Next year? October, November? So when you get your checks?
Yes.
Save it up all year?
Yeah, so direct deposit could be your monthly paycheck.
Okay.
And so you can allocate a percentage of that paycheck into the Christmas Club. And that way, when you get to October, November, it's going to be built up. And so it's a great feature, and people love it.
The Christmas Club Savings Account for Christmas 2024?
Yes.
From Northeast Community Credit Union, one of our great sponsors of the Tom Douglas Sports Show and Cyclone Sports. Back on the Tom Douglas Sports Show, look who stopped by. Tucker Taylor's in the house. My buddy Tucker. Love this guy. He's a cool kid. How you doing?
I'm good.
Yep.
I'm good.
You know how many kickoff Friday nights there is to football?
I know it's about 130 days, 120 days.
18 Friday nights from tonight we'll be bringing football at Science Hill. Hard to believe. 18 weeks away. Had Coach Whitten on the show yesterday. He's ready. He's fired up. Got spring practice coming up here in a couple of weeks for the folks that aren't participating in spring sports, although you are.
Yeah.
You're the soccer goalie.
Yeah.
Had a big write-up about you in the paper last week, Johnson City Press, about how good a soccer goalie you are.
Yeah.
You are, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, he is. He had, what was DB, had 30 shots on goal?
Yeah. A lot of them. A
Wow.
lot of them.
So, how wide is the...
I think it's 18 foot.
18 feet.
18 feet.
So you got to cover the whole area.
Yeah.
When they have a penalty kick, it's him versus, if you watch soccer, you know what I'm talking about. It's him versus the guy kicking the ball. So you got to figure out where they're going to go with it.
Yeah.
How do you do that? How do you read it? How do you...
You either, it's either a guess or you watch their planted foot. If their planted foot's faced that way, you're usually kicking it that way. If it's faced the other way, you're kicking it the other way.
There you go. See? I would have never guessed that. So you can read somebody to get ready to kick it.
Yeah, but it's
a lot
really
of times.
hard.
So, can I trick you?
Yeah.
Could I act like I'm going to kick it that way and then don't kick it that way? I guess you
Yeah.
can, right?
Yep.
So you really got to be ready to go.
Yeah.
So, soccer is winding down regular season, correct?
Yeah.
Tournament's right around the corner. Then you get into football, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. So, you ready for football?
Yeah.
Man, this egg's good. I got that peanut butter egg got stuck in the back of my throat. That's why I'm sitting there trying to I should have never done that, but I couldn't fight the feeling. Don't you want one, peanut butter egg?
No.
Why?
Not a big candy guy.
Ooh, man, that's good stuff right there. All right, so you're an NBA guy?
No.
National Hockey League guy?
No.
Major League Baseball guy?
A little bit.
Okay. College football guy?
A little bit.
What is your hot button?
What do you mean?
Do you like pro football?
Yeah, NFL.
All right. Who's your team?
Commanders.
The Commanders. Oh, that's right. You told me this year they're going to win the Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah, they will.
Yeah.
I have faith in them.
You have faith in them? Yeah.
I have faith in
Isn't that your dad's team, too?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So Tucker will be running the camera Monday. We got a doubleheader next week. He'll be with me both days, I think, won't you?
Yeah, I will.
Monday and Tuesday?
I will.
He does a great job. So does Isaac Fletcher. So does Jackson Judah. So I'm blessed, and so does Axel Steins. Axel didn't run the camera. He was here a while ago. And so, you wear ball caps?
When I'm golfing, yeah.
It's the only time you wear them?
Yeah.
Okay. So, it's going to give you a ball cap, but you got to wear it. Doesn't do any good if you put it in the closet. Axel's got his ball cap on. Got a new ball cap today. So, anyway, Tucker's going to be here 4:40 airtime on Monday. First pitch at 5 o'clock. We'll be at the stadium ready to bring you the Cyclones and Crockett. They're playing today. Cyclones played at 11 o'clock against Science Hill. Crockett got beat. Lisa sent me the note that they got beat 3-1, so against Greenville, who's a very good baseball team. So we'll be ready for baseball on Monday. So and Tuesday, Crockett and Tennessee High, two big ones, as we're heading down the home stretch for the tournament and postseason play. The tournament's going to be at Thomas Stadium at East Tennessee State. So that's pretty cool. It's where the Upper Lakes Conference tournament's going to be. So now, will you be doing an Easter egg hunt on Sunday?
I will be.
Will you?
I will be.
Will you win it?
I will
You will win it?
I'm going to win it.
How many people are involved in the Easter egg hunt?
It's just my family. So about 6 or 7 of us.
Yep. Grandkids?
Yeah.
Basically? You will win it? You're going?
I will win it.
Okay. You're right. He's emphatic. I will win it.
I will win it.
What does the winner get from the Easter egg hunt?
About $20.
$20?
I will win it.
You need that, don't you? Yep. He's courting now. He's got to have a courting money, and I get that. So he will win the Easter egg hunt. How many eggs are who hides the eggs? Your mom?
Grandfather.
Your granddad hides the eggs.
Yeah.
How many typically do they hide? You have lots of Easter eggs they hide, or
I have no clue.
doesn't matter. How many's out there you're going to get them?
Yeah.
You will win.
I will win.
Okay. So Monday, I'm going to ask him how to go. You know, I didn't win Monday. Somebody beat me. Who'd be your biggest competitor? Kinsley?
Yeah.
Kinsley Carter will
Yeah.
be your biggest competitor. I can see that because she's pretty competitive too. So she says, I'm going to win. I will win. So have you won it before?
Yeah.
Have you?
I win every year.
Oh, do you really?
I win every year.
Wow.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
I didn't think you did. I knew better than that. I wasn't going to. So you don't win. You won some, but not a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. So he has an Easter egg hunt coming up with the family on Sunday, and he has said this year we will win. So there you go. All right. All right. Let's. We got time to squeeze in two more things here before we get out of here. He's going to help me. I appreciate him coming by here to help me load this stuff up in a minute. Aaron Rodgers, good night. This guy's all over the road, so he says, I can't think about football right now because I've got a girlfriend. That's what the man says. I'm in a different phase of my life. I'm 41 years old. I'm in a serious relationship. All this off-the-field stuff going on requires my attention. This is the guy who went and laid in a room for, 3 or 4 days in the dark, trying to figure out if he wanted to keep playing football. This guy's a nut job, I'm telling you. He's an outstanding talent, but he is squirrely as the day's long, in my opinion. I have personal commitments I've made to folks, and I got to figure those out. Dude, we all got to figure stuff out. That's called life. Anyway, he's not decided yet, although the word is he's going to be a Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback. We'll see. The Vikings and the Giants and the Steelers, the Vikings and the Giants went in another direction. The Steelers are still, I think, kind of hanging on hoping that this guy is going to be a Pittsburgh Steeler. So we'll see. All right.
Away Justin Fields and Russell Wilson. Trade away Justin Fields and Russell Wilson.
They got rid of the two quarterbacks. They almost have to go get him now, don't they?
Yeah.
So, but the guy says I'm in a relationship and all the time thinking about football right now. The Steelers got a football team to run. So this guy's holding up the team. I don't get it. Well, I do get it. It's the time which we're in. National Hockey League tomorrow night. They start on the ice. St. Louis skates in Winnipeg. Colorado will be in Dallas. On Sunday, you've got New Jersey and Carolina. Toronto, the Maple Leafs hosting Ottawa, and Minnesota skates in Vegas against the Golden Knights in the National Hockey League. The NBA, this crazy format. I don't get it. They got beat the other night. The Hawks got beat on Tuesday by the Magic. They're playing again tonight. If they win tonight to get in the playoffs, if they lose, they go home. So you get two chances. It's like the carnival, 3 for $1. Man, I don't get it. So the Grizzlies got beat Tuesday night. They play tonight against the Mavericks. Now, the Mavericks won on Wednesday. They're playing the Grizzlies, who got beat on Tuesday. And the loser of that one goes home tonight. The Hawks and the Heat play tonight. The loser is done. But the Hawks only got beat once on Tuesday. Why are they playing again? I don't get it. You understand the format?
No.
No, I don't get it. I don't want to get it. I don't understand it. So all I'm doing is reporting this to you. Hawks and Heat tonight at 7. The Grizzlies and Mavericks at 9:30. Loser goes home. Winner keeps trucking. NBA playoffs start tomorrow. First round matchups. As soon as I get to it here, let's see. Tomorrow, Saturday, the Pacers and the Bucks. the Nuggets and the Clippers, the Knicks and the Pistons, and the Lakers and the Timberwolves. That's all starting tomorrow. Game 1 of the best of 7 tomorrow in the NBA playoffs. Then the teams that win tonight, the Cavaliers will play one of them. The Thunder will play one of them on Sunday. The Celtics will take on the Magic, and the Rockets will play the Warriors. So there you go, the NBA playoffs. We'll talk about it on Monday. We're back on the show live from Chick-fil-A right down the street. So quick break, final check. We'll be right back after this. We'll get ready to sign off and get ready for the weekend. We'll do that right after this from one of our great sponsors, Making It Go. Good folks from Big John's Closeouts here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
Loyal, buy local. He's up against the big boy chains. We know that. Why Big John's Closeouts? Why? What do you feel like separates you from the chain?
In a world where clutter, trash, and debris threaten your property, one man is ready to save the day. He's Container Man, your dumpster delivery superhero. Need to clear out your garage? Call Container Man. Remodeling your home? Call Container Man. Demolition waste taking over your job site? Call Container Man. From minor to major projects, Container Man has the perfect size dumpster for every task. With lightning fast delivery and the customer service of a locally owned company, he will help you restore order to your world. When you're ready to fight clutter, trash, and debris, call Container Man.
We're back. We're ready to go. Andrew Lewis, Northeast Community Credit Union. Readers are winners. Year number 2. We're jacked up to do it again this year.
We're so excited.
Yep, we are excited. And so it's a chance for these kids at Eastside Elementary, Westside Elementary, and Harold McCormick Elementary win some cool prizes for reading. What's going on?
The first 9 weeks, we're going to be giving out those cool water bottles. Second 9 weeks, T-shirts.
T-shirts with a new design.
Absolutely. New color, all that fun stuff. The third 9 weeks, we're going to have a sweet new sticker. We'll get more into that later. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Whole point is readers are winners. Year number 2 at the 3 elementary schools and Elizabethton City Schools. Thanks to Northeast Community Credit Union. They're paying for all this through their corporate sponsor, and we love them for doing that. The bottom line is leaders are readers, readers are winners. Year number 2, getting ready to get started up soon, like right now, right away, for all these youngsters, again, at Harold McCormick, Westside and Eastside Elementary. Big thanks to the Northeast Community Credit Union for partnering with us to do Readers Are Winners in Elizabethton City Schools.
Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show, ready to wrap this thing up. Here's how we wrap it up. We'll wrap it up with the verse today. We always dedicate our show to the man hung on the cross. It's Good Friday, good for us, not good for the Lord. He was beaten. He was spit on. You ever been spit on? No. Would you like somebody spit on you? No. They spit on him repeatedly. He stood there and took it for you and me. Ultimately crucified for us, you and me. Went up on the cross, died for our sins so we wouldn't have to. Hard to imagine the pain and suffering he went through for us, but he did it willingly, and he was so beat up and so mistreated and so beat up so badly, the Bible says he didn't even recognize him. Isaiah 52:14, just as these were many who were appalled at him, his appearance was so disfigured beyond that of any man, his form marred beyond human likeness. Couldn't even tell who he was. Couldn't tell what he was, let alone who he was. He did it for you and me. John 3:17, for God did not send his Son into the world to condemn the world, but to save the world through him. Thank you, Lord Jesus, for what you did for us. How in the world could somebody hear that and see that? If you ever watched Passion of the Christ, then that's not as bad as it really was. It says here, you couldn't even tell what he was. Marred beyond human likeness. How could anybody not say, I'm going to ride the rails with him because this is what he did for me? But there's people out there that don't want to hear it. I don't get it. So that's Good Friday. It was good for us. It is good for us. It wasn't good for him. But he did it willingly. But you know what? In 3 days, he comes up out of that tomb. The 7 most important words ever spoken Sunday, but he is not here. He is risen. Whew. I love it. Good way into the show. Thanks again to our guest. Tucker Taylor was here. His mother started the show. Carrie Taylor, she was actually on the show today. Your mother was on the show.
What was she talking
about? Wait a minute. Say it again.
What was she talking about?
We were just talking, just shooting the bull, me and Carrie. So
Chatting it up.
Chatting it up. We were chatting it up, yeah. So she started the show. Then we had David Lyons from Brummett Sports Shop. We had Axel Stein stop by today. We had Shannon from the Food and Bakery Deli stop by today. We had Tucker Taylor stop by, as we said. We had Derek Nave from Kurt's Ace Hardware stop by today. So we're going to do one more thing here before we go. I need the sale paper, and it needs to be, where would it be? Can you help me find? There it is, right here. That little fella right there. 2-day sale. Here we go. We'll run it down for you. We'll get out of here. Get ready for the weekend. Swaggerty sausage patties today, $8.99. Today and tomorrow. Wright bacon, 24-ounce pack, $7.99. The fruit cups right over there for $1.99. The snack cups. You got fruit and veggies for $1.99. What kind of salt are you? Pepsi or Coke guy?
I'm a Coke guy.
Coke guy. All right. Pepsi's got them on sale. The cubes, 24-pack, 12-ounce cans. No. 24-pack, 12-ounce cans, $9.99 today, tomorrow. Limit 2 at all Food Cities. Pillsbury cake mix, 99 cents a box. Limit 4. Pepperidge farm cake, $3.49. Limit 4 today and tomorrow. Sister Schubert's yeast rolls. Yeah, good stuff. For $5.99 today, tomorrow at all Food Cities in 150-some stores. Folgers coffee, 25-ounce container for $8.99, limit 2. That's on the front. All right. Let's go to the back real quick. Oh, yeah, those Boston hanging ferns. I saw a guy come through with a whole buggy full of ferns, $12.99. The mustard potato salad Shannon talked about, $2.99 today, tomorrow at all Food Cities. The Kings, were you yawning? Did you just yawn?
Yeah.
Okay, let's get him off the camera. He's yawning, so I guess I'm boring the boy. So that's good. No, he's not. He's a teenager. He stays up half the night, right? Yes. Powerade, 8-pack, 20-ounce bottles, $4.99. Nestle Toll House cookie dough, $2.99 today and tomorrow. You have also the Atkins meals for $2.99. Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce, cooking out for the weekend for $1.49. Kay's ice cream novelties, $1.99, limit 4. Ice cream sandwiches, brown cows, fudge sickles, all those are $1.99, limit 4 today and tomorrow. Starting to heat up. It's going to be in the 80s here today and tomorrow. It's going to be a great, maybe a record heat for an Easter weekend is what I was being told. And last but not least, Pringles, 2 for $5 with the Pringles. And Totino's pizza rolls for $7.49 and Hostess snack cakes for $4.99. Those are some of the specials today and tomorrow. 2-day sale at all Food City locations. Out of time, we sincerely thank you for yours. Happy Easter to you and yours. Thanks again to Food City at Food City Friday. Back with you on Monday at Chick-fil-A here in Elizabethton. Tucker and I got baseball for you Monday and Tuesday. 4:40 airtime both days. Cyclones and Crockett on Monday. The Cyclones and Tennessee High on Tuesday. 2 biggies in the conference race. We're beginning to wrap up the conference race for baseball, softball, for soccer. The other spring sports are tennis, boys and girls tennis, and track and field are all beginning to wind down. So it's right around the corner. School's out May 23rd, last day, half day. Oh, yeah, half day. Thanks for watching the show. We're out of time. We sincerely thank you. Till we greet you again on Monday. Until then, we'll say bloom where you plant it, and win or lose, be a good sport. And on Resurrection Sunday, the 7 most important words ever spoken in the English language. He is not here. He is risen. Whew! That's awesome. Gives us hope for all of us in this lost and dying world. See you back here on Monday. Have a great weekend. Happy Easter on the Tom Taylor Sports Show from Food